Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So guys, in today's video, I'm going to share with you some fragrances that you need to know about. Some of them are newly released in 2024 and some are just new to my collection. So if you have them, great. If not, I feel like you should know about them. So you should also know that this weekend, right now, starting today, okay, you'll be able to save up to 40% on So-Avant-Garde.com using my discount codes. There's 3 codes, okay? Because some fragrances you can only save 10% off of. The majority of the fragrances you'll be able to save 30% off of, and 40% off Tiziana Terenzi, Nishane, Canto, Banana Republic, Lalique, and some other brands. Tumi. So just check the description box and my comment section for all the details, but basically the majority of the fragrances are 30% off. So if you want to know the tea on some new fragrances in my collection that y'all when I tell you, I'm so excited to share, then please continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you like this video, thumbs it up so YouTube knows you love my content, leave me a comment down below so we can get to know each other, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Okay, y'all, we gonna start with the house Gritti, or Gritti. That's how I'm saying it, Gritti. I've been seeing these bottles, these gorgeous, beautiful bottles forever, right? And then when I found out from my people at the fragrance group that they were going to be carrying this brand, I was so happy. I couldn't say anything to you guys because we just want to make sure that they are there on the website and in stock for you, okay? Now they are fully stocked with this brand, guys. And y'all, you can save 30% today. Well, this whole weekend, today, tomorrow, and Sunday. I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the fragrance that I've been wearing the most. And all these fragrances that I'm sharing with you are bangers. I have the whole entire collection. I'm not going to speak about everything today. I'm going to speak about what I'm most excited about, and I feel like it's season specific and just the mood that I've been in. Fruity, okay? It's summer. I'm in a fruity mood. So the first fragrance is Mango Oud. Y'all, first of all, this fragrance, now I will say this, and hear me well, okay? I'm going to tell you the notes, but this fragrance is unisex, okay? When you hear some of the notes, if you're a frou-frou lala, sweet, pretty, girly fragrance lover, I mean, I'm that fragrance lover as well, but if you don't want any animalic, oud, woody, nothing like that in your fragrance, this is not going to be the fragrance for you, okay? I'm just going to tell you straight up, that's how I experienced this fragrance. Now, this is a mango fragrance. I believe it has mango and guava. It opens up very, very juicy, and you definitely smell that strong scent of mango, but hear me and hear me well. There's oud in this fragrance, and the oud is ouding in this fragrance, okay? It is an animalic oud. However, the journey that this fragrance takes me on is so wild. So it starts out juicy and fruity, right? And a tad bit warm. It starts off like juicy, fruity, a little warm. And then immediately, quickly, you get that oud. The oud shows up like, I'm here, okay? But if you love oud, you're going to be obsessed, okay? But still in all, the oud kind of dries down and subsides in the dry down of this fragrance, and then the fruits come back. The fruits are there the whole entire time, but in that middle, when the oud comes out, you really smell the oud, okay? That's how I'm experiencing this fragrance on my skin. It is not a frou-frou lala, Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, mango fragrance, okay? It is definitely a niche take on a mango fragrance. So let me tell you the notes. It opens up with guava. Then there's mango, neroli, osmanthus, ylang ylang, coconut milk. That's where I'm getting that warmth. That's where I'm getting that warmth and that slightly like almost a little bit milky, lactonic kind of vibe. There's vanilla, amber, and oud. So in the base, you have the amber. And if you guys are familiar with amber, you already know how amber can go. And there's oud, okay? So you're getting that animalic scent in this fragrance, but for me, it makes it so sexy. It just makes it like date night worthy, because otherwise it would be very frou-frou-la-la, very playful. If you just had guava and mango and vanilla, it'll be a different type of fragrance. But the amber and the oud and that coconut milk take it in another direction. The coconut milk adds a little warmth to it. This fragrance can be worn all year round. This is like a signature, not a signature scent, child, because I wouldn't want to smell like this every day, but it's a fragrance that you can wear in the cold, in the heat, because obviously like it's like 90s here right now, and I've been wearing this fragrance. And I feel like I will be wearing it in December if I feel like it. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I want to smell some type of a mango, this is a type of mango fragrance that you can reach for in the winter because of that oud in the base. Now, like I told you, it is an animalic oud. It's not super loud. It's not super prominent, but you do smell the oud, okay? This fragrance is perfect to wear on its own if you like that scent, if you like that woody, animalic, sexy vibe of the oud. But it's also a fragrance that you can layer with other fragrances. So if you have something like this, or if you already owned it and you kind of were struggling with it because you thought it was just going to be like a juicy, fruity, mouth-watering mango, and it's not, then layer it. I layer this with Keep Glazed by the House of Oud. Also with Gabby Loves Perfume new fragrance, which is the melon one. It's perfect with this as well. So you can have fun with this fragrance and add a little bit more depth and some layers to a sweet, frou-frou-la-la, really feminine type of fragrance. Or you can wear it on its own. It's perfect for men as well. If you're a man and you love fruity scents, I'm telling you, this one right here, she is sexy, okay? So this is Mango Oud by Gritti. So the next fragrance is Rialto, and I'm gonna take these caps off, guys, because I feel like I'm just blinding you right now with the light. This fragrance right here, I'm gonna read you the notes, but honestly, the notes, it smells like what the notes say, right? To an extent. But there's also oud in this fragrance, and there's also cypriol oil in this fragrance, which is also like a replacement of oud. That smells animalic and kind of like oud as well. So if you look at the notes of this fragrance, you're probably gonna think, oh, hell to the nah. But when I tell you, it's more juicy and more fruity and more feminine, in my opinion, than Mango Oud, okay? And the bottle is black velvet. And you would probably think, okay, it's black. The Mango Oud bottle is like, what is it? Ombre color that has like green and orange, and it's super pretty. But to me, this is definitely more feminine and definitely more of an easy fragrance if you struggle with animalic notes in your fragrance. So in this fragrance, it opens up with saffron, okay? There's mango, bergamot, taif, rose, iris, oud, white musk, and cypriol oil. So like I told y'all, this has oud, you know, and it has the cypriol, which I said, you know, is animalic as well. But the mango in this fragrance is oh my God, it's like a sweeter, more fruity, more juicier version in this fragrance. And you would not believe that, right? Like I said, you still smell the oud and you still smell the slight animalic nature of this fragrance, but it's not as strong as the Mango Oud. And for me, it's even more feminine. If you're somebody who likes sweet, feminine, frou-frou-la-la, I feel like this one would be more for you, although you do smell the oud. But I mean, it's a niche fragrance. So there's oud. It's going to be different. It's not going to smell like a Bath and Body Works fragrance. Like, it's not going to smell like a bubbly, fun mango. It's going to smell more sexy. Almost like what Lamar is with the pineapple, that's what this is with mango, if that makes any sense. You know how Lamar has pineapple and the pineapple lives through the life of the fragrance, and you definitely smell that sweet, juicy pineapple, but that fragrance is also a little spicy. That fragrance is also very woody. There's no oud in that fragrance, but it is a woody fragrance. So that fragrance is not a frou-frou-la-la Bath and Body Works type of pineapple scent. You know what I'm saying? It's a niche scent. So you have to have that nose where you can appreciate woods in your fragrance and animalic notes in your fragrance. This right here is the mango version of that, and I love it. Even probably more feminine to me, you know. Could be more feminine if I think it could be more feminine, because I feel like this mango is super sweet, and the pineapple in Lamar, it is sweet, but it's more on the fresh side, where this is like a sweet, like ripe mango. It is so good. So this is Rialto by Gritti. Okay, y'all, it's Friday. I'm not trying to hold you, and we're not about to spend a whole bunch of time on these fragrances, okay? I just need to let y'all know what I'm recommending to you for this weekend sale. But this one right here, this is also by Gritti, and this is Fenice, I believe it's pronounced. This fragrance, guys, it is a beautiful fruity scent, but I will say this. If you own fragrances like Herba Pura by Xerjoff, even Herba Gold by Xerjoff, Kirk by Tiziana Terenzi, Daha by Kajal, this fragrance is cousins to those fragrances. So although it's different, it's definitely a different scent. It's not duplicated, or it doesn't smell like really similar, but because it has a strong note of passion fruit, it does give you that vibe of, well, it gives me the vibe of those kind of fruity fragrances. But it is so beautiful, and it's so smooth, and almost like, I want to say it almost has like a little citrus nature. I don't think citruses are in the notes, but it has something that's not making it as thick and as cloying. Like, let's say Kirk is super thick and super cloying. That's like a really, like, it's almost like a passion fruit syrup type of fragrance. So if you love that super intense scent of those fruity fragrances, and you love the passion fruit down, then Kirk is for you. And you can save 40% this weekend. But if you want to smell something, you know, reminiscent, similar to that type of scent, but you don't want it to be too intense, then this is perfect for you. So this one opens up with peach and passion fruit, orange blossom, lily, amber, magnolia, musk, jasmine, and woody notes. It is so pretty, very feminine. I mean, I guess it could be unisex. It's not like super duper frou-frou la-la. It's nothing like that. I want to say there's only one fragrance on today's list that's feminine and frou-frou la-la, and we're going to get to it. But this one could be unisex, but it doesn't lean masculine in my opinion. But it definitely has that super fruity, Herba Pura, Dahab, Kirk type of vibe because of the passion fruit. So this is Fenice by Gritti. So this next fragrance is Duchessa. This right here, all I know is it's one of the best cherry fragrances ever, okay? When I tell you, I felt like I was over cherry fragrances, right? Like every time I see cherries in fragrances, I'm just like, okay, all right now, because the cherry note is very prominent in fragrances. And sometimes it can remind people of Lost Cherry or any other cherry fragrance that they smelled. This right here is done so freaking beautifully and so sexy. This will make any cherry hater love cherries, okay? This opens up with saffron. There's black cherry, bitter orange, peach, clove, chocolate, jasmine, sweet almond, iris, and brown sugar. Need I say more? Need I say more? It is a gourmand cherry fragrance, and when I tell you, it is so freaking sexy. It is so good, y'all. Okay, so Latte di Cherry by New Notes is a love for me. I do love that fragrance, but I will say this one right here, I love this more. I don't know if it's the saffron, I don't know if it's the almond or the brown sugar or the fact that it's cherry, but it's a gourmand cherry, and the chocolate in this fragrance is not super chocolatey. Like, it doesn't smell like an overly chocolate fragrance, because you guys already know, like, I love chocolate in my fragrances, but it has to be done in a different way. If it's too much chocolate on my skin, is just, it's just a no bueno. It's a no go, okay? The chocolate in here with the black cherry, it is done so sophisticated, so sexy. It's so yummy. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this fragrance. And if you love cherry, you'll love this. And if you don't love cherry, I feel like you probably would love it. And this is feminine. This is feminine in my opinion, although I guess it's unisex because anything can be unisex, but it's not unisex leaning masculine whatsoever. There's no dirty, ambery, animalic, oody note in this fragrance. It just smells smooth. It is so pretty, so gourmand, and I mean, I guess I'm not over the cherry. So Duchessa by Gritti. Here's another one of my absolute favorites from this house, Because I'm Free. You guys, this fragrance, It's fruity, it's floral, and it's just so elegant. It's so elegant. You can dress this up, you can dress this down. I feel like this could be a signature scent. It smells so good. There's also like a little creaminess to it. It doesn't smell like this fragrance that I'm about to say, but if I had to say it had a cousin in the fragrance industry, it would be the Tiziana Terenzi fragrance Borelli. You guys know I love that fragrance. I'm obsessed with that scent. It smells so good. You can save 40% off that fragrance. This smells like Borelli's like third cousin, twice removed, but they definitely have like a certain vibe, and the notes aren't similar at all. Like the notes don't have to be similar. I'm not one of those people that see similar notes and then say, oh, this reminds me of this only because I'm seeing the notes. No, the notes are completely different, but it definitely has a certain vibe. I think it's that fruity creaminess that Borelli has that this has as well. So in this fragrance, we have candied fruits, child, and my mouth is watering. There's petitgrain, and the petitgrain in this fragrance is not green. It's not sharp. It doesn't smell like lime. It's not like the petitgrain in Sintra. I guess the sweets from the fruits, the candied fruits, is really dumbing it down because I'm not getting that sharp black pepper scent of the petitgrain. There's almond blossom, there's tuberose, jasmine, banana flower, caramel, vanilla, and amber. Hello, smell good girls. Hello, smell good girls. This smells so damn good, okay? I'm not gonna say what's my favorite because I know somebody gonna ask me, but this right here is she up in the top, okay? I love this. It's feminine, it's easy, and when I say easy, this can be dressed up, dressed down, but it's not a fragrance that you have to mix if you don't want to. You don't have to layer if you don't want to. It's a feminine scent. If you're one of my girly girls that love feminine scents, you don't want to smell anything woody or animalic, this one right here is your girl because I'm free. Okay guys, so this last fragrance from Gritti, okay, it is so beautiful. It's feminine. Is it my favorite? I can't say because I just love all of them, but this one right here is fire as well. You don't have to think about it. You can just throw this on. You can wear this to work. You can wear it to play. It smells like it could be a signature scent. It smells tropical. It smells sexy. It's super feminine. It's pretty girl frou lala, and it is tutu, okay? And the bottle, it's pink, and obviously the bottle is just a color. It doesn't mean that it's feminine, but this one just happens to be feminine in the pink, beautiful bottle with the marble cap. Y'all, it opens up with coconut. Coconut loving girls, tap in, okay? There's a lot of you guys that love coconut, like a creamy, meaty, tropical smelling coconut that doesn't smell synthetic, and it's in this fragrance, okay? And it opens up like, hello, I'm here. Coconut loving girls, tap in. Then we have apple and grapefruit. There's cassis, there's heliotrope, there's jasmine, rose, raspberry, musk, vanilla, and amber. Y'all, this fragrance is so good. It's like creamy. It almost smells like, kind of like, this is my scent of the day, okay? So it's already dried down. Imagine Burberry Her Elixir layered with Angel Nova with Blanche Bette on top. That's what this fragrance is giving me. So if you know how all of those three fragrances smell, just imagine them layered together, and I feel like that's the vibe of this fragrance. It's fruity, it's milky, it's creamy, just super, super pretty. I cannot describe it more than saying Burberry Her Elixir, Angel Nova, and Blanche Bette. That's like the concoction that I would mix if I'm trying to replicate this fragrance. It is so pretty, so sexy, so frou-frou-la-la, lasts forever on the skin. It has a presence. It is gorgeous. So Tutu by Gritti. Okay guys, so the next fragrance on the list has made it to my top 3 fragrances from this house, and I have a lot of fragrances from this house. This is the latest release by the House of Oud, and it's Guilty Crush. Y'all, when I tell you creamy, powdery baby powder with lipstick, that's what this smells like, okay? And I know that sounds crazy, and somebody's probably like, sis, Who want to smell like creamy, powdery, baby powder lipstick? I do. This smells so good. When I tell you, compliments magnet. Okay, compliment beast. I wish you can see the dent that I put in this fragrance, y'all. This is so freaking gorgeous. Now, Bon Bon Pop is beautiful as well, and it's also in a beautiful bottle, but somebody gonna ask me to choose, and I'm choosing Guilty Crush. I'm choosing Guilty Crush, although I absolutely love Bon Bon Pop. You guys already know that, but Guilty Crush, it's the powdery, creamy lipstick baby powder vibe for me. It is so unique, so beautiful. Like, this is my first lipstick fragrance. First of all, I've never owned a fragrance with a note of lipstick. I've heard people talking about it. I've heard people raving about a fragrance by Replica. I haven't smelled that fragrance, but this right here, if lipstick is doing this in fragrances, give me all the lipstick, okay? I got a lot of it. All right, I buy a whole lot of lipstick. Do y'all need me to transform this into a fragrance so I can wear, or a body cream or something? Because the lipstick vibe is everything, and the lipstick is very prominent in this fragrance. This fragrance also has champagne, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's not sparkly, it's not fizzy. It just has like, maybe the champagne is flat, you know what I'm saying? It's been sitting for a couple of days, so it doesn't have that sparkling nature that a fizzy fragrance would have. So like I said, baby powder, powdery, creamy baby powder with lipstick. And I know that sounds crazy, but Guilty Crush is freaking everything, okay? So next up is a brand that was new to me. I haven't seen this brand anywhere, and So-Avant-Garde sent me all the fragrances. And when I tell you, this fragrance right here is by the brand Contes-Day Parfums. Y'all, this is Positano. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed, especially for this time of year. It's a citrus fragrance, so it's perfect for warm weather, perfect for the sun, perfect for summer. But it's citrus done so beautifully. Like, what the, y'all, you know what this smells like? This smells like a fruit. Like, it literally just smells like a fruit. If I close my eyes, I'll probably try to channel the fruit that this smells like, but oh my goodness, I mean, it's just perfection. The bottle is gorgeous. You guys are going to see this in another video that I shot prior to this video, so I'm going to be talking about it as if I've never spoken about it before, so just don't pay that no mind. But I had to add this to this video because, first of all, the packaging is beautiful. It's super heavy. It's just a gorgeous bottle, and the fragrance is addictive. I wouldn't think that I would be addicted to this fragrance, but guys, I'm addicted to it, especially because it's hot outside. This is a summer fragrance. It's a spring, summer fragrance, hot days, daytime. You can do this for brunch, or you can do it running errands. I wouldn't wear it on a date night because I need something a little bit more sexy, a little bit more animalic, you know what I'm saying? But for the daytime, or for just like doing something special when the sun is out, this right here is perfection, okay? In this fragrance, we have orange oil, turmeric. This is what I'm reading from this card, and I cannot see because it's super small. So orange oil, turmeric leaf, and you definitely smell like the leaf of the turmeric because it has like a green nature to it as well, but not super green. It's not like Spring Dance by Juice Box. It's not green like that. There's black currant, there's lavender, and I'm not a lavender fan. I don't even smell the lavender in this fragrance. There's marina cord, there's hay. Y'all stay with me, okay? Y'all like, what? You about to take me to the farm? Hay? Sis, what? No, hay in fragrances, in certain niche fragrances, is very common. And it just adds this, I don't know what it adds, but it just makes it very unique, very niche, but still very approachable and still very relatable, okay? There's also musk, patchouli, and vetiver. Please don't be afraid that you hear patchouli and vetiver in the base, because this isn't going to give you that. Well, you know what? Let me shut what they call the hell up, because the Kayali fragrance, the vanilla candy fragrance that has patchouli in it, that I smell no patchouli whatsoever. It just smells like sweet bubblegum candy to me. I've heard people say, oh, I can't do that fragrance. The patchouli is too strong for me. And I'm like, maybe they ain't put patchouli in my bottle because I'm not getting the patchouli. So let me not say that you're not gonna get the patchouli in this fragrance, because some people have patchouli magnets in their noses. Thank God I don't. So for me, I'm not getting the patchouli. I'm getting like a grassy green, citrus, creamy. It smells like an exotic fruit. It smells like something that I've either had in the Caribbean or Southeast Asia or something like that. It's not like an apple or an orange or like a fruit like that. It smells like an exotic fruit that I've eaten. Super juicy. It is perfection. I absolutely love it. I spent a lot of time on this fragrance, but y'all, just try this out. I feel like if you love citrus fragrances that smell different, not just like any old citrus fragrance, like it's not giving D&G light blue, then you need this fragrance. This is Positano by Contes-Day Parfums. So this next fragrance is for my niche fragrance lovers. Not just niche by the brand, but niche in scent. This scent is different, but it's still like an easy, approachable kind of fragrance, but it's very niche to the nose. This smells like violet candies, and this is by New Notes, and it's Bonbons à la Violette, okay? This fragrance is very different, and like I said, very niche. You know what I'm saying? It smells like the violet candies, but just add a little bit of smoke to it. Add some creaminess to it, and that's what you're gonna get with this fragrance. It almost smells like marshmallows, like toasted marshmallows with the violets on the side. Like that's exactly what it smells like. Like you're toasting marshmallows and somebody is chewing those violet candies on the side of the toasted marshmallows. It is so beautiful. Like I said, different. Okay, it's very different. I don't think it's a safe blind buy, and I don't think it's an easy fragrance that everybody's gonna love. So if you know you love different scents, different niche vibe scents, if you love the taste of those violet candies, if you love the smell of those violet candies with a little bit of smoke, some creaminess, then you'll love this. This one opens up with orange, bergamot, violet, sugar, jasmine, cedar, moss, amber, and vanilla. It is a pretty scent, y'all. It's perfect for summer, but I feel like it has enough depth that you can wear it in the fall. Not maybe the dead of winter, but definitely in the colder months or the cooler months. But perfect for summer, perfect for like spring, date night, date day, you know, something that you're doing in the day. You just want to smell something elevated and different like this, then this is one that you should get your nose on or look into. You can get samples and you can save 30% this weekend. So Bonbons à la Violette by New Notes. And the last fragrance that I want to speak to you guys about that you should know about is for my rose lovers, okay? If you are a rose lover, tap in. If you're not a rose lover, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, okay? This one is by Atelier des Ors, and this is Villa Prima Rose. This is such a gorgeous scent. Here's the thing. When you look at this bottle, you're gonna think, ooh, you know, too frou-frou-la-la, very pretty, light, airy. No. This fragrance is a rose leather fragrance. And the leather in this fragrance, you definitely smell it, okay? But it's a creamy, smooth leather. Almost like the leather that's in one of my favorite BDK fragrances. The one with pineapple and suede. I'm drawing a blank of the name, but it kind of reminds me, not the scent, but the leather is done similar to that, because that fragrance has leather and I can do it. I can't do leather in a lot of fragrances, okay? Tiziana Terenzi has a fragrance, Spirito Fiorentino. You can save 40% off that fragrance if you're interested. The leather in that fragrance is like that thick Harley Davidson Tuscan leather, burning wood in the fire. That's what that leather is giving. This is giving like a soft, smooth lamb, baby soft, smooth leather with rose petals, like soft, buttery rose petals sprinkled all around the leather. It is gorgeous. It is a beast mode fragrance. It lasts forever on the skin. Like, I wasn't expecting that from this. I was expecting, oh, Prima Rose, like, you know, pretty, super feminine, just like an early fragrance. Like, this could be a date night, all right? Like, you could wear this at night. It doesn't have to be worn in the day. Do not let this bottle fool you. This is gorgeous. And this is the perfect time to wear it because you guys know it has a little gold flecks in it and it's gonna be on your skin. So it's perfect to wear in the spring and the summer when your skin is exposed and shiny and you got little glistening gold flecks on you and you smell amazing. listen, in this fragrance, it opens up with pear. And I will say to you guys, I'm not smelling the pear. And you know, I love pear. I feel like I have a pear nose, but I'm not smelling the pear, but it could just be the sweetness of the pear that's making this rose a jammy sweet rose. There's pink pepper, there's cardamom rose, and you definitely smell the cardamom in this fragrance. If you love a little spice, you'll love this. There's ambrette, iris, musk, amber wood, and leather. It is a beautiful fragrance, perfect for the summer, but you can also take this fragrance into the fall because it's just a beautiful rose fragrance. It's not super loud, but it's just rose done so beautifully. It is so pretty, guys. You definitely smell the leather, but it's a smooth leather. It's not animalic. I love it. It's feminine to me. You know, it has depth, so it's not like frou frou la la, but it's definitely a feminine scent, and it's so gorgeous. So it's Prima Rose, Villa Prima Rose by Atelier des Ors. Okay, guys, we made it to the end of the video, so don't forget this weekend I'm having my sale on So-Avant-Garde.com. You can save up to 40% off fragrances. Check the description box for all the details, but basically the majority of the fragrances on the website is 30% off. There's Mind Games and Born to Stand Out and Maison Mataha and just a select few. And I feel like I told you all the ones that's 10% off only, but the majority is 30% off. And if you want Tiziana Terenzi, Nishane, Canto, Banana Republic, Tumi, Lalique, those are all 40% off. So leave it in the comments below and let me know, do you own any of these fragrances and what do you think about them? Let's talk about it below like we always do. Remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.